like the Giants did when they played the Cowboys on Sunday, Joe. Every time somebody go to Dallas, yo, they treat it like it's a Super Bowl, man. It's insane. And I gotta come on here and eat crow because I said, man, we should beat them boys, man. But I also went back and watched, yo. I said something that I put into the universe. I said maybe the Cowboys are changing for a good reason, and now when we play bad teams, we might lose. So maybe the coach is shifting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's shifting in a decent way. We made the Eagles look like, hey, we was contenders, and then the Giants brought us right back down. So look, Brandon Aubrey, that is, 64-yard field goal. Then it ends up, he kicked a 45-yard field goal as time expired for the Cowboys to win 40-37 against the New York Giants. If you're somewhere in the time lapse, it is not 2016. We are talking about the 2025 New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys 40-37 overtime victory. Is it a good win or a bad sign? Can it be two things at once? Because two things can be true. It can be a good win because the Cowboys needed to win so they don't fall 0-2. The only thing they kept talking about on the game is that, hey, the last NFC East opponent to go 0-2 and make the playoffs was the 2006 Giants. And I'm like, well, why y'all keep talking about the Giants, bro? Like, every 5 minutes they kept bringing it up. I'm like, they're already making great plays and you keep bringing it up. It's like the Cowboys can't fall to 0-2 if they're trying to make the playoffs. And then there's like the Giants, same thing. I was like, well, somebody got to lose today, so we're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
The good win part of it is you can pull out a clutch win. You know what your offense is capable of. You see what your quarterback is now capable of going into his 10th year. So some of these things that he's doing is like, well, it's 10 years. At some point, you got to be a vet and make some of these plays. The good sign is that your head coach got his first win. The good sign is that the Dallas Cowboys are always going to find a way to be entertaining. Because, I forgot to bring this up on Friday, but you know that was 1,000. I think it was 1,000th game. Not the 1,000th game. I think it was some anniversary for the Cowboys. Dang, should have wrote it down. It was some anniversary for the Cowboys. I think it was the 1,000th game that they played or something there. But I was like, this is the only way this game has to be entertaining because they're gonna mess around and lose it. And look at this, Russell Wilson. Yeah. So good signs. Offense looks good. You got a decent running back. Your quarterback is looking nice after 2 weeks. Your head coach got his first win at home in Dallas. Now, bad sign. Michael Parsons gone. And if you ain't hear me, Michael Parsons gone. That pass rush, was obsolete. The pass rush was obsolete. The run game, everything Jerry said about stopping the run game was there until Cam Scatterboo got in the game. But as far as your pass rush, your edges give you nothing. When I tell you Dante Fowler was one of the best pass rushers for the Commanders, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who this guy is. This might have been the guy that got traded from the Jaguars or cut, but I don't know who this Dante Fowler is. I mean, of course, our rookie is a rookie, so I don't expect him to give us the best pass rush in the world. But it's just like if your only pressure is coming up the middle, a lot of people will start saying Green Bay won the trade. It's still week 2. I mean, Michael Parsons is a generational talent. So anytime you trade that away, the other team 9 times out of 10 looks like they're going to win the trade. But if you let Russell Wilson throw for 450 yards on the same route, they was playing backyard football.
Yeah,
they didn't even run routes for real. They were just like go deep. Neighbors was funny after the game. Told him, Russ said, "Look, man, throw it up." He said, "Just look up. I'm gonna throw it up." He was like, "All right." That's all they was doing. No real over routes. None of that. It was all bombs. I don't understand it, but Trayvon looked bad coming back from an injury, but you look bad. Donovan Wilson looked bad. Malik Hooker looked bad. Joe, we could have been in the secondary, and we probably would have made more plays. Because at least if I'm saying they throwing it deep every play, it's like, look, I'm gonna be 50 yards back. Y'all figure it out up there. And they still was letting people get past them. Like, it was just bad. So as far as the bad side, your defense is bad, but you expected this once you traded Michael Parsons away. You kind of expected it was going to be bad anyway, even though Michael was there. But Michael gives you that pressure to the quarterback, which could have helped your secondary a little bit, but it doesn't affect your run game because you had no defensive tackle. So either way, you never had two things that match. Another good sign.
Okay.
We got a kicker, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you get them to the 50, man. We good money. As long as we got a chance to win the game. I ain't say get to the 50 just to get 3 points, but get to the 50 to win the game, man. In Dallas, good money. Take it away, Joe.
Nah, man, that's like the Eagles tush push. That's how, like, you know what I mean? Like it's automatic, you know.
I was
So
listening to something with somebody wanted to compare the two. I was
for real,
like, yeah, they was like, which one is more effective? Brandon Aubrey kicking field goals
tush
or the
push,
tush push? I said I'm going with the tush push because
yeah.
they fall start. Go
And they continue drives. We're gonna get to them next,
ahead.
but I do want to go with you. Good win because you're not 0-2 in the division. Y'all a win is a win. Like week 18, we're not gonna care about how y'all won.
That's true.
It's all about did you win.
That's true.
But you do see some bad signs. Like obviously it's week 2, it's early. Y'all can always change stuff up as the season go, get better. New head coach, a new defensive coordinator. Y'all running a lot of zone, and when you run zone, you just need one miscommunication and bonkers. And that's what happened to Wandale Robinson when he got that touchdown on fourth down. Was that fourth down or third down? It was third down, I think. He
He
got
got so many, bro. I don't know. It could have been fourth. It could have been first.
when he caught the one after the 2-minute warning. He caught the one right
I
before the
think
two
that was
minute
a
warning.
third down. I think that was a
Yeah,
third.
so that was y'all was running zone, and it was you saw Trayvon there looking at the like, what you doing? Like it was miscommunication. He was open, like he said, he just did he just went straight fly routes,
Down.
and yeah, man, like you said, Russell Wilson 450 passing yards. I'm pretty sure Dayball went to this man and said, Russ, I feel you. You're not trying to turn the ball over, bro. You gotta throw this ball, all right. You gonna have to throw this rock because against us, he was so conservative. He was like, no, although he was getting pressure.
Y'all
It's
kind of made
another
him
bad sign.
conservative too, though.
Yeah, you mentioned it. The pressure. Oh my goodness, they O line actually did a good job against y'all, and they still didn't have their best offensive lineman Thomas. He was still out, you know, and that was getting kind of pressure at times. But that's understandable. They got a really good defensive line. And so that's that. He had 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Russ had a good game. That interception he threw, that was just a bad pass. He threw it in the middle of the field. We should have threw it to the outside. Neighbors, 9 receptions, 167 yards. Wandale Robinson, 8 receptions, 142 yards. Two players almost were over 150, and they combined with 3 touchdowns. It's crazy because Malik Neighbors' last touchdown, they did that same play on first down, and then Russ ran for a first down, and then on the next
Went right
down he
back
put
to
it,
it. Went right back to it, Joe. Right back
and
to
that
it.
was I thought it was over. He shot with the Steph Curry night. Like they showed Russ, it was like home Russ up. Russ look at the camera, like looking at the sideline, like yeah, I'm still that guy. Yeah. What's his little slogan, Joe?
Oh,
Uh,
Mr.
and
Unlimited.
lemonade, right? So he was looking at the camera like, I'm still him. Did a night. It had Jackson Dart putting his fingers in James Winston's mouth with the W. You see that?
That was real?
That was I saw it.
I thought that was
Okay.
AI. Nah, that gotta be
No, that
AI.
wasn't AI,
That
bro. That
was
was not
AI, bro.
AI.
That was
That
AI.
wasn't AI. That
That was
wasn't
AI.
AI.
I remember the one time they did do it in the preseason when Jackson Dot cooked, but he ain't put that was AI. That was
Not
fake
coming
though.
AI, bro. I
That
saw
was
that. I
AI,
was like,
Joe.
nah. I ain't
Come
see it
on,
live
Joe.
on TV, but
Hold
I
on,
saw it on
Joe.
social media. That couldn't have been AI.
Cuzzo already came on here and called us old, bro. That's AI, Joe. That's AI. That's AI. That's AI.
Nah, bro. That wasn't real? Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
All right. All
Thank you,
right.
Carl. We was gonna be here for another 10 minutes, Joe. That wasn't real.
All right.
That was
All
AI.
right. All right. But anyways, I thought it was over. And like you said, y'all were clutch and on the get in the field goal range to get the field goal. But also another last bad sign. It took y'all the whole overtime to beat these boys. Y'all had opportunities to win and y'all could not do nothing on offense. But luckily the Giants couldn't do nothing either. They couldn't move the ball also. Oh yes, that's not lastly. This is lastly. The Giants, y'all had some too, but the
Right.
Giants got killed by penalties. Killed. I mean, we talking about self-inflicted wounds, personal fouls, false starts. Shout out to number 55. False starts. I mean, they just that first drive, they should have had a touchdown. but they had to settle for three. I can't pinpoint right now, but there were times when they got to stop on y'all and they got a personal roughing the passer, something like
Yep.
that. Like they just kept shooting themselves in the foot, and it still went to overtime to the last second. So like that's why it's a bad sign. Y'all got, but it's better to see bad signs in a win versus seeing the loss. Because at the end of the day, you won the game. You won the game. And y'all just gotta fix some things up.
Yeah, when you say it like that, Joe, now I think about Shannon Sharp used to be good, man, on Undisputed when he was like, never accept stuff in a win that you wouldn't accept in a loss. So technically, what you're saying, Joe, it is good to see it, but sometimes it can create bad habits
Yes.
for certain players. Like another positive that came out in this game. Now you said Wan'Dale Robinson had 142, and I think Malik.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them had over 100 yards, right? If you
142,
looked at the stat, yeah, 142 and 167, and Malik had two touchdowns. Wan'Dale had one.
over 300 yards total. Yeah.
There you go. Now you strip the names away. You would think that would be George
Pick
Pickens and CD Lamb,
facts.
but it wasn't. CD had 112, but Pickens showed you why he was in his offense as well. Because if you ask me, if George Pickens wasn't there on Sunday, the Cowboys lose this game.
Mm.
If Mike McCarthy was the head coach, I think the Cowboys lose this game. Because
Mm.
there's just certain play calls that was made throughout that game that helped us stay in it, like still running the ball. So that was another good sign that Cowboy fans could look at too, is that, hey, Javonte Williams, I say it on Twitter and I'll say it here, he remind me of Zeke. And some people be like, nah, Zeke was way more explosive, but I'm talking about his run style reminds me of Zeke, where it's that powerful run. He leans forward. And right after that, he hurdled somebody when I tweeted it. I tweeted, I'm like,
Right.
man, he remind me of Zeke. And then he hurdled somebody. I was like, that's the stamp right there. The pass blocking is there. Like, I think this is a good second chance for him. I do think we do need another back because, again, Miles Sanders is good. He just doesn't have that speed like he used to.
No.
I think he's still trying to find his footing, but this is Javonte's. He's the starting running back, and then it's everybody else. So if we can get a 1-2 punch like the Lions got, that would be good. But I'm just happy to see George Pickens get in the end zone because of all the stuff that people was talking about. Is like, man, y'all gotta get him the ball. He gonna start getting upset. I mean, he got the ball, he got in the end zone, we got the win, he had the clutch play.
It
Like
was
it's
good
all
enough.
there. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it's going to light up for the rest of the week. So this offense is going to be there. The Cowboys just signed Jadeveon Clowney for, I think they got him for like 2 years. I don't know how much money it was, but that might help with somewhat help with the pass rush. All the signs of what was bad with this team, like you said, can be fixed. But the good things that I am seeing, and maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid just a little bit more, is I'm starting to see a lot of change with just within these last 2 weeks, just how the culture is moving in Dallas. So, hey, and maybe it took the Giants to be like, hey, we gotta get more serious, but we won though.
No, I will say that I think that I can see the difference, the swagger in the team. And George Pickens was clutch down the stretch. I like his play down the stretch. And Tober, he caught a clutch third down pass. Yo, what's wrong? Oh,
He dropped the clutch one too, but
okay.
that killed the momentum. That was the first 3-and-out drive. Just right through his hands. I thought that was good defense. No, he just dropped it. I'm like, come on, bro.
But the one he caught though, it was
It
a
was
very
good.
low ball, and he got his hands under it, and I thought he dropped it. They should have replayed his hands were under. So I mean, offensively, y'all were clicking. Dak did throw a horrible interception,
That wasn't
but
Brick. That was
that's
AI
not.
too.
But yeah,
They should have called that one back. The ball moved as he got down there. They let his man have his moment, man. He's supposed to take that back.
he got pressure that play, right? I think he got pressure that
He
play,
did.
but
He just
overall, Dak was good though. Overall, he was good, and it was funny because I was listening to Pro Football Focus video, and they said that I don't know why the Giants run man. Dak was 14 for 23 for 158 yards in man coverage, and I'm looking at the stats, and I'm like, that mean he was better than his own coverage. You talk about that's only 9 completions. He had 14 total, like, with 38 completions. So like Dak, but y'all he threw the ball 52 times and y'all won. Usually quarterbacks don't win when they throw the ball that much. So I'm gonna give him this props for that. I know it's only the Giants, but it's a division game. You 0-2. Both of y'all are fighting to avoid 0-2. So the Giants brought an extra juice to y'all game than they did to our game because they got it's like, oh, we can't get into this hole. So Shout out to
You know,
y'all. Good
and
win, but there's some bad signs.
definitely some bad signs, especially if you're looking at the division. Like I said, this game could go either way. If you want to be a trash talker, like you want trash talk and say, man, y'all was in a dogfight with the Giants. I'm gonna sit back and tell you, like, yeah, that's true. But what does that say about our brothers in the NFC East? Because just a week ago, I mean, we had them fighting and scratching too. So I'm just saying, division
I ain't
games
gonna
can go
lie.
either way.
I was watching that game. I was like, dang, they struggling with this team, even though we just played them. But every week is different. Cause look what y'all did with Philly, and
That's
look
what I'm
what y'all
saying.
did with the Giants, like you said, right? So it is
I
what
ain't
it
gonna
is.
lie. If I was the Commanders fan, I would have been like, well, nah, I'm not even gonna say if I was, because I know people that was calling me something, bro. You said y'all was supposed to smoke the Giants.
I
Like,
remember
I'm looking at
Decoria.
this.
I thought you said this was an easy team. You
And
said
what I
I know
tell
I
them,
did, but
hey, I know I did, but look, man,
it is.
we won. I ain't got two more. You right. You right. The Giants. Just know it would have been a lot of humble pie if we would have lost.
Oh my gosh.
I told a lot of people. I said, look, man, we lose to the Giants. Don't worry about me talking no trash. Y'all got it. I don't care what you say. The rest is we got like 16, 17. We got 15 more games, and I'm like, nope. Nope, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I'm done. We lost to the Giants week 2. We could be in the playoffs. We lost week 2, Joe. I ain't got nothing
You be
for you.
thinking about it. I'm gonna hunt you the rest of the year.
Crazy.
Yeah,
You
shout out to
know?
Shotty though. First one.
Yeah, man. First of many, man. We gonna see what happens. It's a long season. Week 2. We move on to some more controversial news.